It's Fuck Yeah Friday.
Fuck yeah!
Get ready for some wins.
Welcome to the Be It Till You See It podcast, where we talk about taking messy action knowing that perfect is boring. I'm Lesley Logan, Pilates instructor and fitness business coach. I've trained thousands of people around the world, and the number one thing I see stopping people from achieving anything is self-doubt. My friends, action brings clarity, and it's the antidote to fear. Each week, my guests will bring bold, executable, intrinsic, and targeted steps that you can use to put yourself first and be it till you see it. It's a practice, not a perfect. Let's get started.
Hello, Be It Babe. Welcome to a new year, our first FYF of the year. And it's only a few days into this year, and you might be like, oh my gosh, I have to have an FYF already. Do not pressure yourself to make something grandiose. Did you get up? Did you brush your teeth? Did you look at the sunshine? Those are all things that you can celebrate because it's hard out there. Every day you're going to have an emotional roller coaster of things. And so it's so important. That's why this episode exists. It's Fuck Yeah Friday. It exists to celebrate what you did do. That's what it's here for. That's what's here to remind you. And I'm adding a tiny segment to this. I promise I'll still keep these episodes nice and quick. You can hear my wins. That's true. I also just want to highlight people who've inspired the fuck out of me, women specifically who've inspired me, who may or may not be on this podcast. Who knows? Maybe they'll find out that I shouted them out. So we're going to kick off our year with someone who I learned about from an Instagram account called Female Quotient. Her name is Margaret Chola, an 85-year-old grandmother from a rural village in Zambia, has become an icon of reinvention and intergenerational collaboration. With the support of her granddaughter, Diana Kalizi D, a New York City-based stylist, Margaret has captured the world's attention. Their bond and collaboration is a reflection of the confidence, creativity, and courage it takes to embrace individuality. D shared, the shoot was impromptu and very low stakes as these images were simply meant to live on my Instagram page. Little did she know that those posts would leave an impact on the way we view beauty and self-expression at any age. It's a reminder that no matter where you start, your story can ripple far beyond your expectations. So I love this. If you're watching on YouTube, you'll have to click the Instagram link, but I'll just show you, look at Margaret, freaking gorgeous woman. So it's this 85-year-old grandma from Zambia, and she is wearing every color with gloves and fabulous pineapple crystal glasses. And she's just got the smile on her face, gorgeous bracelet. You just want to have it. And then if you keep going, she's got this hat that I dream to have. Maybe someday. It won't even fit in a car, but my gosh, it's stunning with her glasses and her shoes, and her shoes. Oh my gosh. I love this because it's an granddaughter and grandmother created this thing and they had low expectations, and it turned out that it was inspiring women everywhere. And honestly, the pictures keep going, and I just want to now meet Margaret, and I'm so inspired by her. If you're hearing this today going, why the heck am I learning about Margaret? Go click the link because you may need to be inspired. Doesn't matter what your age is. Doesn't matter what your body looks like. You can put together some fabulous things that have a ripple effect, as they said, beyond where you live. You can inspire people. She has inspired me. I think I'm going to go get dressed up for today, literally. Holy moly. I'm going to step it up a notch because of this. So that is our new segment, shouting out someone who inspired me, who caught my attention. And I love that she did that with her granddaughter, Dee. And I love that they're affecting people around the world. You can be doing that too. And now let's talk about you. Let's share the wins that you have. So here we go. First up, we have Heather Ingram. She is an Elevate grad, an agency member. She's done an OPC workshop for us. I absolutely love this woman. And she wrote Fab webinar with Corrine Walsh today on becoming a magnet for money. Sign me up for that. Also just finished a fantastic session with my favorite private client who does her homework 3 times a week. And the progress in her Pilates practice is effing inspiring. As I watched her move through her flow today, I actually had a proud moment when I caught my own reflection in the mirror, made eye contact with myself, and silently said to myself, you did this for her. You helped her get here. You're pretty effing great. You are. I always end my sessions with a standing roll down, arm circle, and then reach around to pat themselves on their back for their energy, effort, great session, give themselves some love. And today was the first time I gave love to myself for what I'm doing for my clients. Yes, tooting my horn. Heather, thank you for inspiring us all to toot our own horns. We should all do it more often. How freaking cool is that? I love that you actually saw yourself and like actually have that moment with yourself, because it's so true. Yes, she's doing her homework, but you managed to inspire her to do that. You chose these exercises for her. You set these things up so that she could have the success that she's having. So way to go, girl. It's like another collaboration. It's just another collaboration. Okay. Dana Karen, who's an agency member, she wrote, wow, my heart is so incredibly full right now. I am on day 2 of 7-day challenge. I'm running for an getting active and chronic pain called Meant to Move after my book. I've been busting my ass for the past 4 weeks or so leading up to this challenge with IG lives and new freebies and tons of promos. It was so exhausted by the time it even started. I was disappointed at first to just get 4 signups because I'm making like $2 an hour. But I have to say that things are going so well so far. I just got off 2 back-to-back coaching calls with people telling me how grateful they are for the safe space that the challenge created and how happy they feel to have guidance and support to get going. The second client said to me, the movement part is just a bonus. What I needed was a safe container to put my grief and feelings about movement and where it was okay to be starting from scratch. And you gave me that. I mean, that sentiment right there is exactly why I wrote the book, why I created my first pain program in 2022, and why I made this challenge. I've been trying to figure out the correct formula for years without success. And I feel like I'm finally hitting on something that might actually work. If I can figure out how to find my people, I just feel so fulfilled knowing that this is working for someone, and it made my whole month. Dana, way to go, babe. Way to go. You know, I think we all look at people and maybe even look at this podcast and you go, oh my God, she must have had like all the listeners as soon as she hit play, whatever you hit to upload the episode. I don't know, my team does. No, you have to work for it. And yes, there are sometimes moments where they flash in the pan, like everything aligns and it works out really, really well. But typically it doesn't work like that. Typically, those stars, they die fast. What really is the truth is that every single person out there that you are seeing share their gifts and change people's lives have been doing it like a duck on the water, just like looking so smooth, but underneath they're just like kicking their feet, kicking, just like so much. So I just so appreciate you sharing with us the hard work that you went through, DK, and then also that you're feeling so fulfilled and only in day 2. The money will come. It just will. But you're changing people's lives and you're learning about what they need to hear from you so you can keep doing that. And congrats on your amazing book. All right. A quick one of mine. So we are not even done with this tour. I'm still on it. I'm still on it. And what I'm going to say is my win is that I'm having the best time. I really am. I'm so honored and so grateful and so blessed. And that's a win, because it'd be so easy for me to sit here and focus on like the times that the schedule didn't work correctly, or we hit traffic, or, something happened. I mean, one summer tour, the dogs jumped out of the van to run into a store that Brad was in, so the chaos can happen. But I am going to say is with about 5 days left on this tour and only a couple stops left to go, I would do it again. I would do it again. Really, really would. So thank you. If you came out on the tour, thank you for doing that. We will announce our West Coast summer tour soon, but not so soon because I gotta relax. Gotta take some time. Okay, let me leave you with a mantra. The last couple of years, I've got the mantras offline. Now, because you guys have been so generous and gifted me so many mantras, I'm either getting them off of Instagram or I have a couple decks that I am using. And so today is from the Chani Deck of Plenty. No sponsorship here. I just like her. I send my past self love. I send my future self strength. I shower my current self with 1,000,000 compassion affirmations. I send my past self love. Let's do that. I send my future self strength. Take a moment. I shower my current self with 1,000,000 compassion affirmations. If you need 1,000,000 of them, just Google top affirmations for 2025. Right? And just keep reading them. Here, one more time. I send my past self love. I send my future self strength. I shower my current self with 1,000,000 compassion affirmations. You guys, we've had many, many guests on talk about affirmations and putting Post-its up and putting them where you can see them. May this be your sign that you do that. Maybe that's your win. And if it is, send it in to us so we can shout you out on the next FYF. Have an amazing day. And until next time, be it till you see it.
That's all I got for this episode of the Be It Till You See It podcast. One thing that would help both myself and future listeners is for you to rate the show and leave a review. And follow or subscribe for free wherever you listen to your podcast. Also, make sure to introduce yourself over at the Be It Pod on Instagram. I would love to know more about you. Share this episode with whoever you think needs to hear it. Help us and others be it till you see it. Have an awesome day. Be It Till You See It is a production of the Bloom Podcast Network. If you want to leave us a message or a question that we might read on another episode, you can text us at +1 310 905 5534 or send a DM on Instagram at beitpod.
It's written, filmed, and recorded by your host, Lesley Logan, and me, Brad Crowell.
It is transcribed, produced, and edited by the Epic team at Diseño.co.
Our theme music is by Ali at Apex Production Music, and our branding by designer and artist Gianfranco Cioffi.
Special thanks to Melissa Solomon for creating our visuals.
Also to Angelina Herrico for adding all of our content to our website. And finally, to Meredith Root for keeping us all on point and on time.